Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name's Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'd like to welcome you back. It's CQ Calling. This is show. Are you ready? Show number 3. It's Friday the 13th. Wow. Welcome to the show. All right. So we have some stormy conditions outside. Let me show you real quick what it's like outside my house, just to give you an idea of the conditions we're working in here. This is pretty nasty.
Very rainy night for CQ Calling. Very windy and rainy and nasty. We'll see how we do with it.
There you go.
Man,
so it is.
It really is. So there's the antenna. It's leaning because of the wind.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is. It's a pretty bad night. It's one of those nights where you wonder how well things are going to go. We'll do our best to try and make sure that we give you the very best, because quite honestly, that's the whole point here. We're trying to show you the value of ham radio and help you to understand what a great hobby this is. If you'd like to talk to people all over the world from the comfort of your home, ham radio is an amazing hobby. All we ask is please hit the subscribe button, the bell icon if you'd like to be reminded when we go live. That would be great. That subscribe button helps people find the channel who aren't ham operators and would like to be. So if you'd please subscribe, that'd be helpful. I'll promise you there'll be no ads here. You're not going to have to quickly press that skip ad button. There's no commercials. It's my gift to try and give back. All right, let's take a look at the rig cam. We are at 7.189 tonight. That's the nearest frequency I could find. So the generals could join us at 7.175. All right, we're live. Here we go. Let's see what we come up with tonight on CQ Calling. There's going to be some interference. That's just due to the antenna blowing that wind blowing that antenna around like crazy out there. CQ Calling, CQ Calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ Calling, CQ Calling. Any station, anywhere. We're live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Now keep in mind, you folks end up hearing typically a better signal than I do. That's the way it works. And it's because of the echo that's in my processing gear. So we'll keep calling a few times so we can get some traffic, okay? Traffic meaning some people coming back to us. CQ Calling, CQ Calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ Calling, CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube, calling CQ, talking about the ham radio hobby and trying to get people to join us on the air. Calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. By the way, CQ Calling is brought to you by MFJ. MFJ brings you everything from antennas to antenna analyzers and amplifiers, whatever you need to make your shack the best it can be. MFJ is where you need to go, absolutely. MFJ antennas. You can find them at MFJ.com. That's www.mfj.com. They will be there for you. Good company, great customer service. Tell Richard I said hi, would you? CQ Calling, CQ Calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ Calling, CQ Calling. From the Pacific Northwest of Oregon and live on YouTube, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. By the way, their website is www.mfjenterprises.com. Okay, find everything you need for your ham shack. www.mfjenterprises.com. From amplifiers to antenna tuners, MFJ will make your shack A-OK. CQ Calling, CQ Calling. Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, CQ. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Again, sorry, you're out in the mud. Let me try and pull you in. Come back again, station, trying to pull you in here.
I mean, at least close to 101, so you're going to help a little bit. But my amplifier's already shut down. I just thought I'd check in. I'm in Las Vegas. Name is Stu, Sierra Tango Uniform. And the call is 57 Foxtrot Echo. Go ahead.
Is that Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Echo November?
No, just Foxtrot Echo.
We got ourselves an extra here, folks. This is good. Stu, nice to meet you. My name's Larry. Kilo 7 Hotel November is my call sign. QTH Independence, Oregon. Host a YouTube show on Friday nights called CQ Calling. It's trying to encourage people to join the ham radio hobby. It's nice to meet you. Could you tell me a little bit about what ham radio means to you, Stu? We're trying to encourage people to get into the hobby. Over?
Okay, sure. You bet. That's, hands are always... I've been at this since 1960, when I was 14 years old. And, that age, we kind of got in with the local club. They took care of the novice license for us and all. It was just fun. We just kept doing it through college and on. We had little breaks here and there, but the interest was always there. And it pointed me towards engineering school and that. Running on like that, but always in the back of my mind, and sometimes more active than others, but
Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Echo, thank you so much. Great comment. I love that. I hear that sometimes from folks about how they started out very, very young. It's neat that you did that as well. Thank you so much. I'll send you a copy of the show to your QRZ email. That'd be my honor and privilege. I appreciate you coming on the show. That means an awful lot, my friend. Thank you for that. Whiskey 7 Foxtrot Echo, Kilo 7 Hotel November. All the best from the Northwest. God bless you, man. Thanks for being on the show tonight. Right. Okay, so now we've got our tuner tuning up again. CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling, live on ham radio, live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Again, station, come back.
Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta.
Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta. Ward, how are you in Southern California tonight?
Hey, doing real well there, Larry. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Nice to hear you on the radio. How's everything with you?
You know, it's been okay. Trying to build this antenna with this weather doesn't work. It's just you don't go out and work on it. So we're waiting for a little break in the weather. Other than that, things are great, my friend. Hey, listen, you said some nice things about the show last week, and I wanted to thank you for that. You know, that's, to me, that's inspiring. I mean, I can't say enough thanks for that because, you know me well enough based on our conversations in the past that I'm just passionate about trying to help people. And what you said was really nice, and I want to properly thank you for that. Thanks for what you said, Ward.
Hey, Larry, no worries. I always say how I feel. You're doing a great job. It's nice for you to take your time to, show study hands, what really goes on in the amateur band, and it's so nice that you're doing that. And heard your CQ, and so I thought, well, I just say hello and hope everything's doing well with you. So I'll let you carry on with your show and have a great evening. And you're doing a great job. So Kilo Hotel 7 November. Kilo 7 Hotel November.
Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta, Kilo 7, Hotel November. Well, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. I just trying to show people a little bit of adjustments made to the radio. So we brought our passband up to meet yours as best we could and tried to adjust the contour a little bit so it would be good audio. So great work. Your signal, by the way, 5.7 here into Oregon tonight, and we literally have almost a typhoon hitting us. It's literally awful out here. It's so windy and rainy, it's terrible. So I want to thank you for being on the show tonight. Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta, Kilo 7, Hotel November. God bless you, my friend. Thanks for being on the show this night. You're just such a good friend. Thanks, Ward.
Yeah, Roger, Larry. Enjoy the show. You're doing a good job. 73, have a great evening. Take care. Whiskey Delta,
QRZ, Kilo 7, Hotel November, QRZ. Anyone still available? This is Kilo 7, Hotel November. CQ calling, looking for any station anywhere and listening. I have a Whiskey 6 station. Come again, please.
Whiskey 6 Sierra Oscar.
Okay, I've got the Whiskey 6, and I've got a Sierra Oscar. Could you come back more with your suffix, please?
Sierra Oscar.
Okay, is that Sierra Oscar Whiskey?
Yes.
All right, QSL, thanks for coming. Whiskey 6, Sierra Oscar Whiskey. This is Kilo 7, Hotel November. My QTH is Independence, Oregon, about 65 miles southwest of Portland. There's a lot of fade tonight, it seems like, but we have a terrible storm here, so we're doing the best we can to work with what we can. You're about a 5.6, 5.7. You're getting there, buddy. Nice signal. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
It's storm right now. Everybody's going up and down in volume.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's been a crazy storm. It was nice for a lot of the day, and then just before the show, of course, bang, it hits. So there you go. Now, would you mind sharing just for a brief moment for the folks, because this YouTube channel is live right now. We're streaming this. Could you tell us what ham radio means to you, my friend? That would be nice for people who might want to join the hobby to hear about your story. Tough conditions, folks. Tough conditions tonight. Whiskey 6 Sierra Oscar Whiskey. I'm so sorry, man. The conditions here, it's not you. It's just the storm we have here right now. It makes it tough to get everything you said. But I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I do mean that sincerely, for coming on the show. I will send you a copy of it so you can hear what it sounded like. You'll go, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's just because of the weather here, okay? Whiskey 6, Sierra Oscar Whiskey. I'll send you 73, and I'll wait for your final. This is Kilo 7, Hotel November. All the best from the Northwest, and God bless you, man. I'm telling you, folks. Oh man, it is nasty. It is nasty weather here, and that makes me sad because I'd love to make a better call with him. CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. We're live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, calling CQ to any station anywhere and listening. This could be a short show just based on the weather, my friends. It's very stormy. CQ calling. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. We're live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
If y'all can make that out, you're better than me.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ. We're live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube, calling any station, anywhere. CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening.
Man, I don't want to fry your ears. But, it's pretty bad. We're at 200 watts. I mean, we've got plenty of power here, folks, but what's happening, I think, is just the effects of the storm. That's it. But we can get the signal out. We know we can reach to Southern California, and I know the signal could be heard in Utah as well. So let's see what happens.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling. Any station, anywhere. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, calling CQ and listening.
Kilowatt 7 Hotel November and CHM.
Is that November 9 Charlie Hotel? Sorry, my mind went blank. Charlie Hotel Mike?
November is the last letter.
All right, QSL. We've got November 9 Charlie Hotel November. Thank you. Nice signal, man. I was worried we were going to have a hard time, and then you came blasting in. 5-9 here into Northwest Oregon. My QTH is Independence, located just about 65 miles southwest of Portland, and we are honored to have you make a call into the show tonight. My name is Larry. That's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. QRZ.
That's my buddy Frankie. Victor Papa 2, Mike November India. That guy right there, he is the king of DX. He is. If you ever have a chance to work him, he's one of the good ones. Frankie's a good guy.
November 9, Charlie Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Having a hard time picking you back out. Could you come back again, please?
Hotel November and CHN. Yeah, I'm still here. You're up and down. You've had a very good signal in there, and then you kind of dropped into the hash. Handle here is Bill, Bravo into Lima. And I'm located in Wisconsin, just north of the capital city of Madison.
QSL, nice signal, man. What could you tell me, Bill, are you running power? What kind of rig you're running, and also your antenna?
Yeah, I'm running a dipole for an antenna. I have an old Yaesu 1000 MD, love it. And I'm running an Alpha 9500 amplifier with just about 1,000 watts.
QSL, it shows, man, and I love them. Oh, I love that 1000. Such a great radio.
You know, some people don't like all the knobs and buttons. Personally, I like it better than menus. You give me a knob and button radio every time, I'll go to it because I can control things. Absolutely. Bill, we've got a decent signal, but we've got some QSB. Could you quickly maybe share with us maybe a story about what ham radio means to you? Over.
I've gone through novice, tech, general, advanced, and extra class. And I've done that since 1978. So I just basically enjoyed LCW on the early days. I'm one of the few hands I think that can say that they worked all states as a novice on CW. And that doesn't happen anymore because there is no novice class. And I do have the certificate.
Wow.
Yeah, 250 countries worth, but I'm a DFP and it's a fine ham radio and I still do. And I get out every now and then. I need one more country and I've got all of them confirmed.
Wow.
But we got to send somebody to Heard Island again that has a decent signal coming out of there. Other than that, that's my story, N9CHN.
N9CHN, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Bill, that's one of the best stories ever told on this channel. I love it. I love it. So I got to ask, right? Which country are you missing?
I do have North Korea in my log.
Now, see, that's what I would have guessed. I would have thought North Korea, but you didn't quite come in on the country you're missing. Could you come again on that?
DK08.
Oh my gosh. Bill, you know what? My hat's off to you. That's fantastic. And to do that as a technician, that's phenomenal. Man, you love DX, don't you?
So we got a lot of fade here.
November 9, Charlie Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November. We've got a lot of QSB here. I'm going to go ahead and close it at this point. I'll send a copy of the show to your email that's on QRZ, but I want to thank you. Man, this was the coolest QSO we've had in a long time. I mean that. Bill, thank you. Thanks for sharing what you did. You'll hear the fade, of course, on the YouTube feed that I send you. But you'll also hear how well you were coming in, too. So thank you for that. November 9, Charlie Hotel November. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. God bless you from the Northwest. And thanks, Bill.
What a great guy. Did you hear that? He's got every country. He has every country in the world, except he's missing one. No, not North Korea. He's got that one. He's missing Heard Island. Heard Island of all places. What a guy. Wow.
Kilo 7 Hotel November, QRZ. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ calling. Any station, anywhere. Calling CQ and listening.
Can you imagine? You have that many countries. You've got North Korea of all things, and you're missing just a tiny little island. Wow.
CQ calling. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon and live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
It's a stormy night. It's a very stormy night here in the Northwest. Hang in there with me.
Thanks for coming, by the way, tonight. Friday the 13th, November the 13th. Listen to these signal reports. Check this out. Low signal, but heard in Bermuda. Thank you for letting me know, Paul. That's great stuff, man. Thank you very much. Heard from Colorado. Hello from Colorado. Scott, thanks for being on the show tonight. It's my honor and privilege. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. What a true honor. Wow. Get the rig cam a little more straight.
CQ calling, CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling, live from the Pacific Northwest on YouTube, Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening.
What about Bill's story? I don't think I'll ever forget Bill's story, right? November 9, Charlie Hotel November. I have every country in the world except for one. I'm missing Heard Island. Oh my gosh. Somebody needs to go to Heard Island to do some de-expedition work. I need to get a hold of Raleigh or something on that. Wow.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon and live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Now, the one thing I'll tell you, folks, is the reason why our frequencies change.
Again, is there a station in the background? This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
Oh, there's somebody there. I can tell.
Again, station, I'm so sorry. We're trying to get you back. Kilo 7 Hotel November.
Let me do this. I'm going to just tune again because, quite honestly, the conditions out there literally are blowing this antenna. It's guide perfectly, but the problem is the top. That's where the 40-meter elements are, and it's blowing them around. So we're getting a lot of movement on the antenna.
The CQ calling, Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling, live from the Pacific Northwest on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening. I hear a kilo and a 2. Come back again. Kilo 2, I can still get that. Can we come again 3 times slowly and phonetically with your call sign, please?
Kilo Lima 2.
Kilo Lima 2, is that a Yankee next?
Kilo Lima 2.
All right, I think I've got it. Kilo Lima 2, Yankee Victor, QSL?
QSL,
Jerry, hey man, you're here. Welcome. Gosh, it's good to hear your voice. How are things in Alaska today?
Well, not too bad. Record man left. Battle of the TH6. Got that working again.
That's great, Jerry. We got a lot of fade tonight. The bands, it's not the bands, it's more the storm we have here. So I want to thank you really for coming back. Man, Jerry, it's so good to hear your voice, buddy. Would you mind real quickly, and I mean real quick because the band is fading, about what ham radio means to you? Over. 5-4, yes, sir. We're about the same. 5-4 here in Oregon, too. About 65 miles southwest of Portland. My QTH is Independence.
Well, it's good to see 40 meters. And now I got the beat back 20, 50 instead. I'll be checking those also. 17 and 15 have been utilizing the 2000 with the CB antenna.
Wow.
I use it for rotor saver.
You see, that's just the ingenuity of ham radio operators right there. Whatever you can do, make it work. And it sounds like you're doing that very well. Wow, you just jumped up to a 5-7 here, Jerry. Nice signal. You really did great. Kilo Lima 2, Yankee Victor, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Great, great signal tonight.
Very quiet.
Oops. So he was talking, I was talking, didn't realize it. Oops. That's because of the fade. Just happens sometimes.
QSL, Jerry, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. Sir, I cut you off during that. Didn't realize you were still talking just because of the fade between us. What's the temperature where you are? Over?
We're at 30 right now and dropping.
QSL, yeah, going down from 30, high of 34. I'm already cold thinking about it. Yeah, it wasn't that cold here, thankfully. Anyway, Jerry, I'll let you go. I appreciate you joining us from Alaska. I'll send a copy of this to your email attached to your QRZ page. Jerry, thank you so much for coming on the show. Kilo Lima 2, Yankee Victor, Kilo 7 Hotel November. All the best from Oregon. God bless you, brother. Kilo 7 Hotel November, QRZ. CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. CQ calling, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ to any station anywhere and listening. Again, station, you're off in the distance. Let's try and get you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
A little tough on that one. He's pretty deep.
Yeah, a little tough on this one, on this end here to pick you up. We're pretty stormy where I'm at in my QTH. We have a pretty nasty storm that's come in. So if you'd like to try in a little bit, that'd be great. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, QRZ. Anyone else here? We're calling CQ to any station, anywhere, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live and listening.
You can hear someone trying so hard, too. That just breaks my heart.
Again, station, it's really out there in the background, but I'll try and work with you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
I'm not going to get him. Just not going to get him. That's tough. Ugh, makes me sad. Hey, look at this. A nice comment. Thank you for this. Thank you. Heard you calling CQ and tried making a QSO QRP from Arizona, but looks like you could barely hear me then, and I faded. Yep, a lot of fade tonight. Thanks again for thinking about me and trying again. That means a lot. Thank you. You know, the show really is about teaching people ham radio and the benefits of using it. It's about what it's like to really work a ham radio. Now, the problem is today is tough. It's truly, I guess, a Friday the 13th. We have a terrible storm that hit literally right before we came on, and it is nasty outside. So we'll do our best to see if we can make a few more contacts. I'm not probably going to run the show too long tonight simply for that reason.
However, I do want to make sure you know we've been working quite a long distance from Southern California all the way up to Alaska and into the Midwest. So that's pretty good. Let's see what we can do. Few more calls. We'll see how we go. Again, the reason why it's called CQ calling, by the way, hold on, make sure we hold frequency. Kilo 7 Hotel November, CQ calling, CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, live on YouTube, calling CQ calling and listening.
Okay, we got a break for a second. All right.
The reason why, and I'm keeping an eye on the radio, you can tell, the reason why it's called CQ calling is in homage to the old shortwave broadcasters. They would say calling CQ. CQ calling, meaning come listen, come and listen. And it's something that died many years ago, but it's something that means something to me because I grew up with it. I grew up with a lot of shortwave stations that would open saying CQ calling means come and listen. What a great thing. Now, when you're calling CQ, you're basically saying, I want to make a contact. It's just flipped. It means the same thing, but it's an homage to the history of radio. That's why it's called CQ calling, okay? Not to be weird or trendy. It certainly isn't. In fact, it's not perfect. It's just an homage to people who were on shortwave a long time ago. All right. Let's see how well we go. Let's try it one more time, all right? It is stormy as heck out here. We'll try it again. CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling, live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening.
Again, I'm going to show you something I showed earlier this week. It's important for people who are going to be new in the hobby, who might not know very much about radio. Let me see if I can show you while we got a little break here, okay? We can always learn something different, which is kind of cool. Hopefully this is going to be focused in the right spot. Yeah, pretty close. Not bad. Okay. So when you're using a radio, whether it be an SDR like this or regular radio, you want to just use your RF gain to the point where it just starts to impact your S meter. That's it. Don't set it all the way. You don't need to do that. You don't need to run your RF gain so high that you're literally just pounding your radio because it pounds it with more noise. Use the minimum amount of RF gain that you need so the S meter doesn't move from it, and you're good. You're good to go. Now, on some analog rigs, it can be a little different. On SDRs, try and roll it back a little bit. That's kind of a little trick to get rid of a little bit of noise, okay? Try one more round, and then we may call it. Could happen. Just a bad night. It's the way it works, the weather.
CQ calling, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening.
Oh, boy. You see, now, I need to tune again because I'm getting very little of the power that this radio produces to the antenna. And again, the wind is howling. The wind is howling out there.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ calling from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon to any station, anywhere, and live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Somebody...
Station, that I can hear somebody out there. Could you come back to me just with your call sign? Please, just with your call sign 3 times slowly. I got to pull you out of all this static, okay? There's a lot of QRN out here. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
can pull that out. I sure can't. Yikes.
I'm sorry, my friend, cannot copy you at this point. Just unable to copy you. Let's try again in a few minutes, okay? CQ calling from the northwest of Oregon to any station anywhere. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ calling from the Pacific Northwest of Oregon. Live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Someone's trying to call us.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ to any station, anywhere. Live on YouTube.
Again.
It is simply this storm. It is just blowing my vertical to pieces right now. And that's why I switched to the SWR meter. I want to make sure I'm not putting too much on there. If there is, we'll just stop the show, okay? CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ calling, any station, anywhere. We're live on YouTube and streaming. So we'd love to make the call to you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening.
Give it one more shot.
CQ calling. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ calling. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ live on YouTube to any station, anywhere, and listening. Again, please. I'm trying to pull you up.
Just trying to pull enough of a signal in.
Station again, it's so hard right now to pick you up. I apologize. If you want to try one more time, be happy to work with you. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
I see enough on my pan adapter screen and see enough on my SWR meter that I know now is time to stop. And there's a reason, okay? You can damage your radio if you're not careful. If you push it, during this kind of condition where you're getting a little bit of a jittery SWR, you don't want to do that. So it's best just to back off and say, you know what? Tomorrow's another day. Save the radio right now. So that's what we're going to do. Because the storm, it's just time to back off. And it's because the vertical is just literally blowing all over the place. It doesn't, it's guide down just fine. It's just that it's shaking the top so much that right now the wind and the rain is just whipping it to death. And that's tough. And I'm sorry that happened tonight. So I want you to know next week we'll try it again. That's kind of how it works. Daniel, welcome to the show. Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo Zulu. Welcome to this show again. Nice to see you. I want to thank the folks that took the time to pick up the CQ call tonight. It's a short show, and it's because of the conditions here. We're in the middle of a pretty nasty Pacific storm front. So it's just one of those days, guys. Friday the 13th, right? But we still made some calls. Kilo Lima 2, Yankee Victor. Jerry, thank you for that. Stu, Whiskey 7, Foxtrot Echo, thank you. Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta, Ward. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you being here. Whiskey 6, Sierra Oscar Whiskey, thank you very much.
I'd like to personally thank Bill as well. He's November 9, Charlie Hotel November. Worked every country in the world except for, no, not North Korea. No, Bill's worked that too. He's already done North Korea. Can you believe it? He's missing. I can't believe he's missing like a tiny little island. That's all he's missing. Somebody go do a de-expedition for that poor guy. My goodness. I even wrote down he's got North Korea. It's unbelievable. So thank you for being on the show. Also wish to thank, before the show, Kilo November 6, India Ocean Papa, Bill in Northern California. We had a nice signal, and the storm just kept coming in harder and harder here, and it just blew me to death. So that's the way it goes. Yep. Okay. Yep. Thanks for trying. No problem, buddy. Not a problem. It's tough, and I want to thank you for working QRP. I do. I'll be honest with you and pull this out. This ground fault's driving me crazy. I tried to get that fixed this week. I don't want to knock a company down who kind of let me down, to be honest with you. I had ordered, or was trying to order, parts from them to get a complete choke kit for all the electronics so there wouldn't be any feedback here in the processing gear. And I said, you need it by Friday. Guy, do a live show Friday. It's got to be by Friday. No problem. No problem. Get a hold of you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Well, that didn't happen. So I kept calling. No one called me back. And it's one of those things where you can only do what you can do. I mean, you can only try. So I want to take a moment to thank Richard Stubbs at MFJ. After yesterday's interview with he and Mr. Jew, he said, Larry, we can fix that problem for you. We'll send you some chokes. And I want to thank MFJ for coming through to do that, because literally I've tried to fix that feedback issue for a little bit here, and it finally got, centered on the mic, but it probably is more than just the mic. So we need a kit, which we're getting. So I want to thank Richard personally at MFJ for doing that. MFJ has everything from chokes to antenna tuners to amplifiers to antennas. You can really do some wonderful things with your radio, no matter what it is, with MFJ. Truly. Bob. Hey, Bob. Look at that. I love his icon. Look at his little icon there. I'm going to keep that up there for a second. That's the coolest stinking, look at that. That's awesome, man. The two light bulbs. I love that. Heard you on my IC 7300 and half wave and in my woods in Pennsylvania. That's November 3, Sierra Whiskey Lima. No. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for coming. What a joy. Man, you made my night. Just seeing your icon there. That's so stinking cool. By the way, we are working on getting a 7300 to work remote. My wife, we never had a good honeymoon. We just couldn't afford one. And quite honestly, we're going to do our best to make that happen. So that's going to be happening soon. And I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to be bringing a 7300 along with us to Hawaii. So we'll work 3 islands. We'll work Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Those are the 3 we'll work. And we'll see what kind of DX we can work from there, because just about everything's DX from Hawaii, unless you're working local. Yeah, there you go. So thanks to ICOM for helping make that happen. We are really very fond of ICOM products here. In fact, I've got their 7610 poster right there on the wall. Most people never see that side of the shack. Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you so you can see it, because that's a part of the show. There's my ceiling. There we go. There's my head. And there we go. Those are the radios I've owned. First the 7300, then the Yaesu FTDX 3000. And there's the one that I think is going to be coming shortly here, the 7610. And that is UTC right there. So that's a part of the shack you just don't ever see here in my shack. So, but yeah, 7610. Like to do that. And we did order a K4 this week. Not that we're wealthy. That's not the real issue. What happened was I was hit by a car. Think of, what that's like. And it's taken forever to heal from that. And so there's a lot of bills, and I'm grateful for the settlement. So my wife said, make sure you get some radios for your shack. I'm grateful for that. Bob, another comment. Got to hear this. Look at this guy. Brilliant. Rebuilding a TCK7 World War II AM transmitter, powering up bulbs with RF like your Yaesu MP rig, November 3, Sierra Whiskey Lima. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. I love the 101. It's an excellent receiver, one of the best I've ever used. Truly an amazing receiver. I'd like to try the 7610 just to see comparison wise what it's like. And I definitely am going to buy a K4. That's the one I want because Elecraft makes great products. I just love their history. I love what they do. So we'll see how that all works out. The radios won't stay. I can't keep all of them. That's crazy. I can't do that. It's too expensive. But the point is, it'd be nice to show all of you what it's like to work each one. And, you know, my heart, I love the 7300 because it's really compact. It does so much, right? And I love the 101. I really do. Bought this and paid dearly for it. Really did. But there's something about that K4 that just tells me it's going to be something very, very special. I mean that. And that's just from my opinion. But it seems like everything Elecraft builds has a long product life and they keep upgrading them. That's something special to me because I don't have to go out and buy a new radio over and over again. Pretty cool. So, yeah, 7610 most likely be in the shack. We'll try it for a little while, and I think we'll keep that one. The K4, obviously, it's too much money to spend and not keep. Probably the 101 will be sold, but that's just one of those things for me that is a personal choice. We all make them, right? So, grateful for the opportunity to spend some time with you all today. Let me look at your comments. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, how do you get North Korea, right, Daniel? Daniel, Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo Zulu. I think when somebody's not listening in North Korea, that's the only way you get it. I don't know how you do it, right? How would you get North Korea? I got you. I totally agree with you, man. That's just a funny one. And that, by the way, comes from November 9, Charlie Hotel Nancy. That's Bill. Bill, almost every country in the world. He's the first guy I've ever talked to that has done that. I want to especially thank this man right here. This is Victor Papa 2, Mike November India, Frankie, heard in the Caribbean but low. Frankie lives on the island of Montserrat. Montserrat is just southeast part of the Caribbean. It's literally right above Venezuela. Frankie has, I don't know what his station is, but whatever he's got, he's running serious stuff because Frankie booms in to the northwestern U.S. and then he crosses over and gets into Japan. That's halfway around the world. Frankie, man, you're amazing. And I want to thank you for being a friend too. Frankie, you're a good guy and someone that I'm honored to talk to every time we make contact. And you know what he does? This is a secret not many people who aren't in ham radio would know. Not everybody confirms your contact. It's true. Not everybody says, like you put your log in, which isn't, big deal, I guess, but it's good for confirming to get certificates like you worked all 50 states or 100 countries or, 100 islands, whatever. It's good to have that. But Frankie confirmed every time. I never forgot that. Frankie, you're a really good guy and you're a good ham operator too. Folks, that's it for CQ Calling on November the 13th, 2020. Friday the 13th. Got caught in the storm, but we got her done. To everybody that watched, thank you for being here. From my heart, this show is to try and encourage people to join ham radio. I don't put any ads here for a reason. I hate watching YouTube videos where I got to hit the skip ad button because I don't want to see the ad. You'll never see ads here. Just please subscribe because that's how people will find the channel to learn how to be ham radio operators. And I'll do my very best to teach them the best I can. Okay? Thank you for watching. CQ Calling is brought to you by MFJ. MFJ, from antenna tuners to amplifiers to antennas and all the rest. MFJ is the very best. Thanks for watching tonight. Until tomorrow, God bless you and have a wonderful Friday night. From the shack of Kilo 7 Hotel November, it's been my honor and privilege. Good night, everybody.